Consuming electricity to heat and cool shelters at forward operating bases is excessive. All electrical power at these bases is generated by diesel generators. This SBIR deals with energy reduction technologies. And one of the technologies that came out of this that we called the Mobile Insulation System for Energy Reduction, MISER. The MISER is a kit made of flexible panels, approximately 4 by 4 feet, that are zipped together and then wrapped around an existing shelter. A shelter, when the military is talking about them, is a standard ISO container measuring roughly 8 feet wide by 8 feet tall by 20 feet long. The typical shelter will have an R value of roughly R2. By adding a MISER kit to the outside of that shelter, you can easily double the R value. Our technical point of contact up at Hill Air Force Base has been critical to allowing us to both develop the program as well as to reach out to the users, to the warfighters, to find out truly what their needs are.
Our mission here at Hill is we support shelters, radomes, and towers. We work with all the different MAGCOMs in configuring systems for their needs. And so we are looking at ways to reduce the energy consumption. And that's really what drove this topic for energy savings. We also have some of our shelters that they get deployed into all different kinds of environments and areas, and when they go out on the desert, they get extremely hot, requires a lot of extra air conditioning, or if they get deployed to Arctic environments, they require a lot of heat for the folks that are using them to work inside the shelters.
The benefit of the MISER product is widespread. For instance, when you wrap a shelter with the MISER blanket, the thermal signature, in other words, what an infrared camera would see, it goes from being a very bright orange dot to something that blends in rather well with the background environment. This will work to lower the risk of detection of the installation. Another benefit is the fact that you can print or get the MISER kit in any color you'd like. If you're in an Arctic region, white. If you're in a desert region, desert camouflage. The ultimate goal here. We are trying to lower the risks associated with operating a forward base. The ability for us to do R&D to solve these problems and ultimately bring products to market would not be possible without the SBIR program. The SBIR program is truly a godsend for companies like ours. We would not be able to pursue the development of a product like this without the SBIR program funding.